to Home and Family. We have a fabulous Tuesday in store for you. At least we like to think so, because Valentine's Day is
tomorrow. Can you believe it?
I know.
Snuck up on us like that. And that means we get to count down to Valentine's Day one more time. And today, Paige is celebrating the love for our grandparents with a beautiful family tree shadow box, which will be passed on from generation to generation.
Such a wonderful, wonderful DIY. And grandparents, they're so wonderful. They're absolutely wonderful.
They make such a difference in
We're also going to head into the kitchen. We're going to take you with us. We're going to bake a cake that's truly going to make your heart skip a beat. It is a white chocolate raspberry Valentine's Day cake. It's not as hard to make as it looks. It looks very difficult, but I promise you, you can make this.
Your heart will be skipping a beat. Your taste buds will be doing backflips. This cake is so delicious. I'm telling you, it's so yummy. Buttercream. Oh, I can't stand how good it is. But first, we have an animal to adopt, and hanging out with our pet rescue expert, Larissa, is model and animal rights activist Joanna Krupa. Good morning, ladies.
Hi.
Good morning. Hi. Yeah, Joanna and I go back about 10 years. So I think she had one dog when I first met her. Now she has 6. So we have a lot in common over here. So tell me a little bit about your rescue dogs, because I know you adore rescue animals. Oh my God, look.
Yes, that's me on the sofa with my robe, very natural. Yes, I have 6 of them. I have my own animal rescue, which is angelsforanimalrescue.org. And, you know, some of them are just foster failures, but I love them. They're a therapy for me, you know, every time, because I travel so much. So when I come home, I feel like I miss them like crazy, and they're just like my best friends.
They really are therapy. I'm the same way. And also, you're going to talk a little bit later in the show about other animals that everybody can help as well.
Yes, farm sanctuary animals. I mean, we got to show love. It's Valentine's Day, not just for dogs and cats, but also for, you know, those pigs and goats and cows, all types of animals.
I love it. Well, thank you. And I may be adding to your brood. We have 2 other dogs that need homes right now. So we're going to meet Rachel with Coco and Cece in Columbus, Ohio. Hi, you guys. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
I see they're very active dogs.
This is their favorite activity.
So cute.
These are my senior gals, and they're siblings, and they like to sleep a lot. But they're very snuggly and sweet.
Oh, and they're 8 years old, correct? About 30 pounds each?
Correct.
Okay,
yes.
And tell us a little bit about their personalities other than loving sleeping.
They are... Oh, sorry. I'm seeing some of the pictures of them. They're Boston Terrier Bulldog mixes. I foster for Midwest Boston Terrier Rescue, so they're available on Pet Finder. These girls were they were taken to the shelter in Columbus and needed to find a home before they were their time was up. So we just volunteered to take them in, and they've been doing this ever since.
Oh, I love it. And Boston Terriers are great. They're so affectionate. They were known as the American gentlemen, so they're very, very good-mannered. Obviously, they love to sleep, and sometimes they snore a little bit. Do those 2 snore?
They snore a little bit. Like, Coco's kind of funny because they don't bark hardly ever. And but Coco, when she snores or when she's excited, she just kind of groans. And it's very weird, but it's very sweet.
Well, thank you so much. Hopefully we can find Coco and Cece a wonderful home together where they can live out their days doing just what they're doing. And of course, we are partnering with rescues and shelters all across the country because big dogs, small dogs, and everything in between need homes. They deserve it. They deserve those loving homes and laps to lay on. And this is all part of our initiative, Adoption Ever After. And if you want to adopt Coco or Cece, you can go to MidwestBTRescue.org.
Thank you so very much, ladies. I don't know if you can classify sleeping as an activity, but they were really good at that activity.
Really good at it.
I mean,
sure.
Or maybe it was sofa surfing. I think that's the category.
Absolutely. They would definitely win that category. Sure.
Thank you so much, ladies. Orly is waiting for us by the mailbox wall, and she has mail for us today.
I am, yes. I'm very excited. This is always a really fun part of the day. Beautiful Valentine's Day card. This letter comes from Gail Petchke in Alden, New York. Dear Home and Family, happy Valentine's Day. I really enjoy watching your program and I love all the different personalities. I want to thank Orly for making blankets out of fleece. I made 10. Here's a picture of my 8 grandchildren wrapped in their new blankets. Thanks for the wonderful idea. Sincerely, Gail Petchke. There she is. Look at her, smushed up with all her grandkids. I absolutely love, Gail, that you did this project and that you did it for your grandkids. That is so special. That really warms my heart. And today we're celebrating the love for our grandparents. So today's episode is all about you and the love that your grandkids, I'm sure, have for you. And if you normally like my projects, I think you're going to like today. Today I'm going to be making a fantastic gift for Valentine's Day. They're going to be DIY felt potpourri lollipops. These are super cute. You'll see the presentation and then how they sort of function to your life is amazing. Thank you so much for sending this letter to us. For all of you out there watching the show, if you have projects that you want to share that you've done with us or just a note you want to send to us, it means the world to us. So you can send it to this address down below or on our Facebook page. We love hearing from you.
Oh, thank you, Orly.
Thank you so much, Orly. Well, there's a saying, like a pebble in a pond.
Yes.
Well, like a pebble in a pond, Happy the dog is creating ripples of love for rescue animals everywhere and humans. And here to discuss his latest possum projects. That's my first bad dad joke. Happy the dog is here with our pet rescue.
Oh my gosh.
I have to say,
And he's showing some PDA right off the top.
I know. Maybe he's my Valentine's date.
there is something about, because we saw Happy at TCA's where we all got, he's just a wonderful, wonderful guy. What makes him so amazing?
I mean, you can't not smile when Happy's
I know.
around, right? I mean,
so
he really
cute.
does live up to his name.
I like how he didn't even get grooming. He's just, his hair's all over.
I think that's what makes him so amazing. He just rolls out of bed and he looks like this. You know, I woke up like this. You know, he came to set today and I just needed to show everybody, just seeing him strut his stuff around here and everywhere he goes, he just creates so much love. Everybody lights up when Happy comes around, and not just Happy, you know, dogs in general, they have such therapeutic properties, and whether it's a workplace or a hospital or a courtroom, they just do so much good. And again, Happy was just like one of millions of shelter dogs that are sitting in shelters, and you just don't know what they can offer people,
so
just like
true.
that.
Yeah.
And that's not the only job he does, by the way.
Right.
He's in Hallmark original movies.
A
That
movie
we talked
star,
about. He's
that's
a
right.
He has a trailer.
Star,
He has a
huge star.
trailer.
Oh, he does, and his own red carpet. He also goes to the Ronald McDonald houses. We've had on before some kids that were affected and impacted by him. Look over there. And one of his latest roles, possum roles, is being the face and the force behind Hallmark Channel's Adoption Ever After.
That's
Which
right.
is just such an important initiative to get animals rescued.
He does a lot of important work, other than just being cute and adorable.
And yawning and making cute, adorable sounds.
And giving out kisses.
Adoption Ever After is part of the 2018 American Rescue Dog Show that we have coming up. What was Happy's role?
He took it very seriously, very important role.
Yes.
So, you know, he got to be there as part of the whole, as I said, force behind Adoption Ever After. And we did the funniest little segment together, and I think I talked about it a little bit before with Rich and Rebecca Romaine as the hosts. And I got to sit up on this podium with them, and I was very excited. You know, this was my moment. And we got Happy up there to be involved, and I have a picture of my view of what it looked like from my angle. Not that one. Wait, there's one other one. Take a look. One
That's
second.
really
We're going to
cute.
show
I love
what
that
I
photo.
got to see when I'm trying to find the teleprompter.
Oh, I see. Wow.
And there is Happy. So he really did steal the show. And again, he was giving everybody lots of love and lots of kisses. The contestants were there. The dogs were there. Everybody was excited but nervous.
Yeah.
And so Happy's job was really to go around and just make everyone feel at home.
Well, the Best in Rescue is coming up on Monday. I'm so excited to see the show because as soon as I heard the idea, the concept behind it,
So
it's like,
smart.
why hasn't this happened
I know.
sooner? So it's
So
going to be
smart.
special. But how did the dogs who are in that show get chosen?
Yeah, I get this. I've had this question a few times,
Yeah.
I should say. And I've just got to say, you know, the whole idea behind this was to bring in the best dogs that represented the funniest, quirkiest, cutest things that rescue dogs do. So there was best in snoring, best in listening, best in wiggle butt, which we've talked about.
Best
couch
in sleeping.
potato.
Those other two dogs that were getting adopted. They would be best in sleeping for sure.
And you know, rescue parents really stepped up and they sent in videos, and there were so many, hundreds and thousands. It was really hard to choose. And I actually put together a little clip of some of them for you guys to see.
Oh, okay.
Take a look.
What's Happy doing? Is he
Happy's
talking?
like, where's that
talking to
coming
you?
from?
I know, right? Happy was like, wait, what's going on? What's going on?
Do I get a treat?
Did you see him watching them though? That was hysterical. But the competitions are not over yet.
No. So this is really exciting. So even if you didn't get your dog in this year's Best in Rescue, but hopefully
Well, he's
next
trying to
year
win
we'll have
Best
one.
Kisser, I think, right
I
now.
know, Best Kisser. You still have a chance. If you have a rescue animal, you can go onto our website, hallmarkchannel.com, and I have a little video to show you. So you just type in hallmarkchannel.com. It's super simple. And then you're going to go down to the page, keep scrolling on down where it says 2018 American Rescue Dog Show. Click there, and if you go along the top, you'll see hashtag Best in Rescue. You can upload a picture of your rescue pup and tell us why and how you got him or her and how amazing they are, just like this little one. Look at this face. I think that's overbite. And you can win up to $1,000 if you hashtag Best in Rescue with your photo.
This is hysterical.
Clearly, he doesn't
Larissa
like
still
me
here?
anymore.
Is she still talking? I don't know if she's still talking. You know, Larissa, from your perspective, I can tell you from my
that perspective, exactly.
Come here, honey. What does Happy represent, do you think?
Not only is Happy the face and the force behind, Adoption Ever After, I really think, to me, he offers hope. Because there are millions of animals out there in the shelter, like we say every day. And Happy, not long ago, was one of those.
Yeah.
And if you walked by him and you saw this little scruffy muffin, you might think, oh, he's cute, But if you see how far he's come and what he's capable of and what he's doing, and that affects just one viewer out there who goes and adopts their Happy and gives their animal an Adoption Ever After, and then that maybe sets off one other person.
Sure, it's so true,
Then
Larissa.
it's just that force of change, and that's why he's hope to me and all rescuers, and hopefully everybody follows in suit.
It's so true. I mean, how much love and happiness literally he has brought to so many others. And like you said, he was in those shelters behind those bars not too long ago.
He might be going home with Mark today, by the way.
Like, we could go hang out. We have dogs at our house. For more fun with Happy and Larissa, be sure to watch the 2018 American Rescue Dog Show. It's Hallmark Channel. It's Monday. It's February 19th. It's at 8/7 Central. Right, Happy? I'm so happy.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute, you little munchkin. You all stick around because we have more happiness to share, literally. And did you know that there's actually a scientific formula for happiness? This is a true story. I think Happy has to do with that formula. Happy plus Mark equals happiness. We cannot wait to share that scientific formula with you.
Smiles today. Kim's also going to save us money in the beauty department. Kim?
There's so many makeup brushes on the market nowadays. I'm going to show you how to choose them and how to use them, and it's going to save you a lot of money.
Plus, we're in for a real treat because international singing sensation Lara Fabian is performing for us. Her voice is so beautiful. It's often compared to Celine Dion. It's really something else. You don't want to miss this.
Okay, well, Happy's already heading into the kitchen. We're going to follow him. We're going to make a show-stopping white chocolate raspberry Valentine's Day cake. I say yum.